Hey y'all, welcome back to Slash by Sandy, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys a quick tutorial on how to get your lash fills in the right way, step by step. Let's get right into it. So first things first, you always want to start with cleaning the client's lashes. This is something I always do. It is part of a lash fill appointment. It is inclusive in the price as well. So this is because you always want to make sure you get rid of any residue, any makeup, any oils. And no matter how much a client will tell you I clean the lashes, that's usually good to know that they do that because it's good to teach them to have their aftercare. But every lash fill begins with a lash bath. You want to make sure you get in there because this is actually the best way to check your work. And if I forgot to mention, by the way, this is a 2.5 week fill-in. Okay, so this is usually good for lash artists, especially if you want to see how the sets are doing, your retention and stuff, and how clean the lashes are, the separation, the isolation. An infill is always good to add as a service as a lash artist because it definitely teaches your clients how to upkeep with their lashes, because this is a luxury service, you already know. So you have to keep up with them, you have to clean them up, and also it's a great way to show you how you're doing as a lash artist. Like, how is your work in 2.5 weeks? Is it good retention? How does the lashes look? And all those sort of things. Okay, so then you want to go ahead and rinse. Rinsing is another thing you always want to make sure you do. You rinse out properly, pat it dry. That's usually one of the main things you always have to do, and repeat this step on the next eye. So next step is grabbing your fan and literally making sure it is fully dry. This is usually the other step after you do a lash bath. You want to make sure it is fully dry, like literally all the way dry, to where when you start your client set, no residue seeping in her eyes and all that. So this step you should never forget. So the next step is doing a proper tape down to make sure that the client's lashes are properly secured. This is usually a step I never forget. And then you always want to start with the mapping. You do the same mapping as you did during the first initial set, and you always have to have a client record card. If you don't remember the lash lengths and curls, you always want to have to record this because you don't want to lose your client because you're changing the lengths and stuff. So another important set is actually using your tweezers to look for outgrown lashes that you can easily remove with the banana peel method. That way when you start the set and the infill, you're not gonna have any lashes that are hanging on to the dear life. Okay, that's another thing you always want to remember. So this next step is a never forget step. You never forget to put your primer, regardless if it's an infill or a full set. Never ever forget your primer. Clock that T. So you always want to start with the eye that has lost more lashes during the lash shed period. That's what you start with. And then, just like always in all my other videos, if you've been a loyal subscriber, you always want to start filling in your full sets and fill-ins with the inner corners and the outer corners, and then you finish with the middle section to make it easier for you lash loves. And with that being said, the last step without forgetting is the super bonder. Super bonder is a never forget because this helps the glue cure faster. If you don't know what curing is basically helping the adhesive to dry quicker within the period it's supposed to. Okay, so that's it. You want to go ahead and brush your girl's lashes properly, dry them out. That's another thing. You always want to dry the client's lashes to perfection. Take out the eye pads, the tape, make sure you've separated all the lashes and you can brush them, and boom, wake up pretty, wake up like you have a new full set, honey. Look at her, just gorgeous, so pretty. Oh, and her body tea. Okay, that's my girl right there. Okay, if you have enjoyed this video, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And with that being said, see y'all in the next video.